All right, I am recording. Hello, happy Friday. It is April 29th. Tomorrow is the last. Today is the last day. Tomorrow is the last day. I don't even know. Tomorrow is the last day of the month. And then May is approaching. But today, Okay Bears is number one by a volume again. Pretty amazing to see. So I'm going to look in to see what's going on here. So first of all, the floor is at an incredible 180 ETH. So this is from yesterday's segment. What will I say? I'm analyzing Okay Bears NFT meteoric rise. So I'm checking. Let's see. So I'm checking into OpenSea's sales. What do they call it? Activity first, and noticed that, and as you could see, well, and the 5,000 Solana, 5,069, yeah, and the volume is at an all-time high. Today, with the new floor listed at an astounding 180 Solana, or how much is that? 180. Hold on. Okay, 180 Solana, which is what? 2 USD. $17,000. Oh my goodness. $17,000. So sales are happening really frequently. It looks like, let's see, Rarity Sniper. Does Rarity Sniper work for Solana? Okay, Bears. No, it doesn't. Rarity Solana. Ah, Moon Rank. Okay. Bears, of course. Is at an all-time high today. With the floor and volume with both these increasing day over day, it looks like this project has real traction, at least in the early stages. Cool. Rarity, but it doesn't list. It doesn't list their going prices or what they were last sold for. That would be really nice to see. Okay, so this isn't much help. Let's go back to here. So it's just an upward trend. With both these up trending up, looks like the project has real traction, at least in the early stages of launch. Compared to, let's see. I wonder if we compare it to like Bored Apes, what happens? Duplicate. Bored Apes. So if we compare it to Bored Apes, how did they do in the first few days? I can't even. I wish I could zoom into this graph and see it better. Why doesn't it even stick? Ugh. This works. Okay. Is it just too low? Well, 1,000 ETH in volume back in, well, let's say, how much is this? Gosh, so annoying. 395 ETH in volume back on the 21st of July. Ethereum worth July 21st, 2021. Does that work? July 21st. So 1794. So calculator. So we got 1794. 1794 times, how much did I say it was? 300? 390, let's say 400. 400. So $717,000 compared to Okay Bears. And that was already like months into their run. This has 5,000. Yeah, about 5,000. So let's duplicate this again. And we're going to go 5,000 Solana times. Is it really 5,000? Let me just double check here. Yeah, 5,000 times, how much is a Solana right now? 100? 500,000. So it's just about there, but it's actually okay, this is crazy. So compared to the Bored Apes, when they launched, about a month after they launched, was it a month? No, about 2 months after, I would say. About 2 months after they launched. 2 months after they launched, they were doing about $700,000 in sales. $700,000 in sales volume. Compare that with today's Okay Bears figures. Bears volume, which is about 500 and what? 500,000. 500,000. And you can see that this project is nearly as hot as the Bored Apes were nearly a year ago this time, but also much younger. That's crazy. How about if you compare it to, I don't even want to talk about Moonbirds right now. This means that, what does it mean? That there's a lot of interest, obviously. If the trend continues up for the next year, then we could see the first, well, the premier blue chip NFT in the Solana space, if not all of crypto, Ethereum included. That would be truly amazing to see. It would mean that a lot of Ethereum holders would jump into the Solana ecosystem for the marketplace. Solana NFT ecosystem, which is overall great for the industry. That brings me to my next point of analysis. Yesterday, Insight NFT. Do you know Insight NFT? Twitter. So, Insight. Or is it Inspect? I'm sorry, it's Inspect NFT, isn't it? Inspect. These guys put out really great stats on connecting the Web 2 world to the Web 3 world by analyzing Twitter profile pictures. Pretty good. Unfortunately, the best information that I can get right now is in their tweet storms that they post once in a while, because they're getting it from the from the NFT Pro platform, which I don't have access to, and it's not open to the public yet. I guess it's in private data. A private beta, I should say. All right, so here we go. Blah, 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 blah. So where did the OK... This is an important tweet right here. So where did the OK Bears PFP community come from? Sol PFPs, ETH PFPs. Did OK Bears bring in new PFP users? Here's the breakdown. So closely captures Sol's attention, brought in a bunch of new users, and converted some from ETHland. Okay, I'm going to quote that. Was it yesterday? When was it? April 27th. 2 days ago. 2 days ago. That is loud. 2 days ago, Insight NFT, Inspect NFT, Inspect NFT posted a tweet thread on OK Bears saying that, quote, and let me reformat that. As you could see, the OK Bears clearly captured Sol's attention, brought in a bunch of new users, and even converted some from ETHland. They posted a chart, a visual, well, a chart, obviously. Visual is redundant. They posted a chart. Aha. That's amazing. 63%. Stating that 63% of Solana PFP pictures changed from other projects to Okay Bears. Now, keep in mind, I'll say that later. 31% didn't have a PFP, a Solana PFP before, and even crazy, and even 4.7, about 5%, 5% converted from an Ethereum PFP to Solana. Oh, from Ethereum PFP to Okay Bears PFP. Amazing. Keep in mind that this data is already 2 days old, and with the latest floor prices, you'd expect that more have converted. Alright, check this out. So, but what collections did the OK Bears community come from? Inspect Pro, yeah, so this is really great. Another great chart here. So, they posted another chart. And with this one, you could see that, I'll zoom in. That doesn't work, does it? So we've got Gets on Creek. So first of all, not a number means that they haven't, it means that they haven't, they didn't even have a profile picture before. So we've got, so from the Solana community, many OK Bears came from the following groups. Right? What is it? Seton Creek? Or is it Keton Creek? I think it's Kets. Yeah, it's probably Keton Creek. Tombstone HS, High Society. Tombstone High Society. The Stoned Frogs. And Famous Fox Federation. Came from Cats on Creek. Tombstone High Society. Many OK Bears converted from Keton Creek, Tombstone High Society. I have no idea what these PFPs are. The Stone Frogs and Famous Fox Fed. The Stone Frogs and Famous Fox Federation. The Stoned Fox. What am I talking about? Stone Frogs. And Famous Fox Federation. Not to mention that many that didn't already have a PFP just changed theirs to Okay Bears. It's so annoying. Okay, so what does that mean? Well, it means some attention from Sets on Creek shifted, with Sets floor dipping yesterday. Community as strong as Sets, though, is likely only a question of time before we'll see that attention back. That's too early to tell. With Inspect, we can also take a look at where the top community leaders came from. This is good. So this is another really good one here. We'll call them influencers, though. So this so from the major, yeah, okay, this is awesome. Okay, so basically from, but let's diving even deeper into the user base, the Okay Bears user base. We can see, we can find out the top 3 Solana influencers that brought in that, the top 3 that converted to Okay Bears, where who and who? Soul Playboy, the Solstice, and OX Function. I got a big dick. That's so funny. Soul Playboy, the Solstice, and OX Function. Soul Playboy at Soul Playboy. Well, I'm just going to call them what they are. Soul Playboy. The Solstice. Clever. The Solstice. And Function. And Function. Each one of them so the Solstice came from the Gods, OX Function came from Grim Syndicate, and Soul Playboy came from Sets on Creek. Who came from Sets on Creek? The Solstice coming from, this is amazing to see, like 85,000 followers, crazy. The Gods, it's suspended? Okay. The Gods, which is suspended. And Function, who came from Grim Syndicate, Gaming News, and YouTube. What? What is this? Some kind of Degenerate Ape Academy. That's pretty big. What are these small ones, though? Grim Syndicate. Oh, whatever. Grim Syndicate. Alright. So what does this mean? So, overall, while it looks as though, even though, well, so overall, Okay Bears brought in a lot of new players to the NFT scene. In general, and even converted a few from Ethereum over. With more exposure to NFTs added recently, more people, I swear to God, I can't really record with this going on. We'll see what happens. More exposure to NFTs added recently, with increased exposure. No. Yeah. Increased exposure to NFTs added by way of profile pictures of Twitter profile pictures. Overall adoption will naturally follow, converting some that previously held Solana but never bought an NFT, converting many that held Solana but never bought an NFT. They'll most likely join the ranks of the OK Bears and keep increasing the volume and floor and push the floor up, raise the floor. My only question in the next few weeks is, can the OK Bears incentivize their community to hold for the long run by not just offering, but also what do they call it? Providing real utility. Can the OK Bears incentivize their community to hold for the long run by providing real utility? What do you think? I'm going to leave it at that. So, I think that's it for now. OK Bears are a monster. Their floor, is it still going up? Let's find out. Has it increased from 180 about a half an hour ago? Nope, still 180. That's good. Okay, I'm going to end this live stream and go to setup, and then I'll record. See you guys later.